Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. So this is a collab with me and Arrad. So if you don't know Arrad, he's a person in year 9, same grade as me. So we're actually just doing a collab for fun, so hope you like it, and it's educational, so watch till the end. It's not long. So the basic outline of this video is that I will be doing a couple of sets of questions and he's going to be doing a couple of sets, and then we alternate so you guys can watch. So I'll start off first. So simplify the following algebraic equations. Okay, so what do we need to do here? First, let's expand it out. First, let's write the question down here. 1.2 x minus 9 minus 2.3 x plus 4. So what do we do? Let's expand it. That is 1.2x minus 10.8, yes, minus 2.3x plus, it's a 9.2 when you multiply these two, plus 9.2, just so you guys can see. When you do this, you can just simplify right now. 1.2x and then 2.3x, you can subtract. And what happens when you subtract? See, the only reason you're subtracting it is because it's a minus 2.3x and it's a plus 1.2x. So when you subtract, it becomes a 1.1x, right? And then for this one, 10.8 and then 9.2, when you add them together, it becomes a plus 20. So this is the answer for the first question. Right guys? So let's go erase this and start off with the second one. Working pretty quickly because don't want to waste your guys' time too. Right, so now for the second one, it's x and then xy squared. So what they want us to do is they want us to simplify this, right? So we know that there's two x's here and then there's one more here. So we can write down below x to the power of 3. We know there's one y here and then there's two y's because y to the power of 2. And adding those words, it's y to the power of 3. And guys, that's basically how you simplify this. As easy as that. As simple. Let's move to the next question. Next one. Yes. Okay, so the question is minus x squared y squared, right? And then times, sorry, let me do control Z, yeah, xy squared. So okay, what do we need to do here? It's not very hard, is it? So we have minus x squared y squared. It's all multiplied, in case you guys were wondering. So we know there's a minus x squared here and then there's an x here. So there's basically 3 x's, except this is a negative one. So you can write, one sec, let me charge my device in. Yeah, you can write minus 3x. Oh, not 3x, sorry. Minus x to the power of 3 and then y squared and then y squared will be y to the power of 4. This is basically the answer. So guys, it's as simple as this. This is all you need to do. Simplifying algebraic equations and expressions are not that hard at all, so trust me. Let's do the final question for my bit, then it's Arrad's turn, and then I'll come back. So, question is ab squared times a to the power of 3b, whole thing divided by a to b3, right? Isn't this how it works, guys? Yeah. And then what do we do to simplify? So it's ab squared, so we know there's 2 b's here and there's 1 b here, so that's equal to 3 b's, right? 1 a here and then 3 a's, so that's equal to a to the power of 4 because 3 plus 1a, a to the power of 4. So it's a to the power of 4 b cubed. And then in the bottom we have it divided by a squared and b cubed. And according to math, because these two are the same, they cancel out, and then a2 divided by a4. You know that when you divide 4 by 2, it's 2, so it's a to the power of 2. Or when you're doing division, right, an easier way is, because the both of them are the same, see, a to the power of 4 divided by a to the power of 2, because these both are the same base, you can keep a and then you can do 4 minus 2. That's one of the rules, so you can get a to the power of 2 that way too. So guys, that's my turn. Now let's move on to Arrad's.
Hello everyone. So today we're going to be looking at simplifying algebraic expression. Let's start with like an equation. So let's have minus 6x plus 5 plus 12x minus 6. Well, already we can see that minus 6x and plus 12x can be simplified together because they have an x in common. So minus 6x plus 12x is 6x, and plus 5 minus 6 is minus 1. So minus 6x plus 5 plus 12x minus 6, when simplified, is 6x minus 1. Let's try another one, shall we? So I'm gonna get you guys to do this. Let's have 2x minus 9 plus 6, oh crap, plus 6 minus x plus 2 plus 4x. Now this might be pretty big, but let's go through it together. So first we're gonna expand the brackets. So this becomes 2x minus 18, and then this becomes plus, oh, that's a negative sign, so there becomes minus 6x plus 12, and then plus 4x. So 2x minus 18 cannot work because they are not like similar, but we have 2x minus 6x and 4x, which can be added together. So 2x minus 6x is negative 4x. Negative 4x plus 4x is 0, so that gets cancelled. So then we move on to this, minus 18 plus 12. Well, that's simply just minus 6. So yeah. That's the answer for this, minus 6. Okay, let's do another one. This one I promise is going to be easier. Let's do 3x squared plus 12 plus 9x minus 20 plus 6x squared, and you know what, minus x, why not? So clearly already we can see that 3x squared and 6x squared are similar, and then 9x and minus 2x are similar. Well, you see, x squared and x won't go together because 9x is basically x plus x plus x 9 times, but 3x squared is actually 3 x's and then times again. Wow, that made no sense. Okay, so 9x is basically 9 times x. 3x squared is just 3 times x times x. So as you can see, it clearly doesn't go together. So let's do this. 3x squared plus 6x is 9x squared. And then you have 12 minus 20, which is minus 8. And then you have 9x minus x, which is plus 8x. Now you might want to leave it like this, but I recommend not to, because you want to have it so the biggest number with the most like terms is in front. So this would be 9x squared plus 8x minus 8 instead of this. So do this, not that. Okay. And then next, let's move on to last question for this. So let's have x plus 2, x plus 4, and then plus x plus 5, and minus x minus 1. That's a bit hard to fit. So this is actually very simple. You want to expand like this and expand like this. Same with this one. You want to expand like that, and then you want to expand like this. This is called like a foil, I think. I'm not really sure, but yes. So you basically do the first ones first, and then you do the outside, then you do inner, then you do the last ones. That's foil. So x times x is x squared, and then you have x times 4, which is 4x, so plus 4x. Oh, and then you have 2 times x, which is plus 2x, and then plus 2 times plus 4, which is positive 8. And then we have plus, I'm gonna move this a bit to the left actually. Okay, that makes it way easier. So then we have x times minus x, which is gonna be it's gonna be minus x squared. And then you have x times minus 1, which basically is minus x. So in algebra, if you have minus 1 or 1 in front of a pronumeral, you don't put it a 1. So because 1 times x is x, so similarly we don't put the 1 in the minus 1x. And then we have minus x plus 5 times minus x, which is minus 5x, and then we have minus 5. Now let's simplify. So this and this go together. No, sorry, this go together, and as you can see, they clearly cancel each other out. And then you have plus 4x and plus 4x plus 2x minus x minus 5x, that go together, and plus 8 and minus 5. So 4x plus 2x, this is 6x, minus 5x minus 5x is minus 6x, because minus 1 minus 5 is minus 6, and then 6x minus 6x cancel each other out, so we don't use that. And then we have plus 8 minus 5, which, as we all know, is 3. So when we simplify, x plus 2, x plus 4, plus x plus 5, and minus x minus 1, we get 3. Very interesting, eh?
Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to part 2. Part 2 in basically meaning the second part. Okay, so what we're doing here is basically solving for x, right? So let's do it. First, let's expand it out. Not expand it, write the question down on our own. Over phi is equal to 2. Okay, so we know that minus x over phi is equal to 2. So this phi is divided, right? Because it's being divided. You can shift it to the other side by just multiplying it, just changing its sign. What I mean is, now this becomes minus x is equal to 2 into phi. See that times sign? Here it's a division sign. Now it becomes times. So 2 into phi is 10. So minus x is equal to 10. So positive x is equal to minus 10. So the answer for the first question is minus 10. Right? Let's just erase all of these right now. Yes. Okay. Now again, coming back to question 2. Question 2 basically is pretty similar. So it's x minus 4 divided by minus 6 is equal to 3. So what can we do? See, this is minus 6, right? But this minus 6 is being divided. So we can take this to the other side and multiply it. So x minus 4 is equal to minus 18, right? And there's a minus 4 here. Take this to the other side. You just need to change its sign because it's being subtracted. You have to change it to addition, so it's plus 4. And minus 18 plus 4, as we all know, is minus 14. So x is equal to minus 14. Right, guys? Now let's erase this for the next part. That's cool because now we only have 2 more questions to go. Let's go. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is similar approach. Minus 3x plus 1 over x minus 2 is equal to minus 3. See, this is pretty cool, right? So what do? There's a minus 2 here. We can take it to the other side. It's being divided. Is it? This is a trick question because it's x times minus 2. They could have made it minus 2x, but that's not the case. It's x and then it's minus 2, right? You can take it to the other side. It's a plus 2. So now it's negative 1. So minus 3x plus 1 over x is equal to negative 1. So what do? What we do is just look at the question. There's a plus 1 above here, right? Take it to the other side and it becomes minus 1. So it's minus 2 because minus 1 is minus 2. So minus x over 3 by x is equal to minus 2. So this x you can cancel out and it will become, you can't really cancel it out, and even if you do, you can divide and then it's minus 2x is equal to minus 2. So, but this is not possible, guys. You can't work out a solution for this because x minus 2 is the same as minus 2x. Therefore, there is no solution to this question. Now, let's move on to the final question, which seems to be pretty tricky on the outside just because of all of its division signs, but actually isn't. So let's write our answer, none. And for the final question, lucky last, let's write it in the expanded form. So x over 5 plus x minus 1 over 3 is equal to 1 over 5. Okay, guys, so just by looking at this format, you know that it's a division style question. So what do we need to do? Find common denominator so we can add, right? Common denominator here is 15, so we can do times 3 and then times 5. And same operations on both sides. And this is basically just equal to 0.2 because 1/5, right? Right. So 3x, we're writing the new form, over 15 plus 5x minus 5 over 15 is equal to 0.2. So this is the new form. Now what do? Let's add 3x and 5x like terms, right? So 8x minus 5 equal to 15 because denominator is the same, you can just add, is equal to 0.2. Now this is a 15 on the bottom that's being divided, so you can take it to the other side and multiply it, so times 15. What happens when you do that? When you do that operation, the 0.2 into 15 is 3. So 8x minus 5 is equal to 3. Now this minus 5 can go to the other side and it becomes a plus 5. So 8x is equal to 8. Then it's really easy coming to a conclusion, right? X is equal to 1, right? Because 8x is equal to 8. So then x has to equal to 1. That's just basic math, guys. So guys, with that, I'm done. Let's listen to Arrad and then finish up the thing.
Hello, it's me again. So now we can do linear equations. It's very similar to algebra that we just did, but here we find x. So let's get started. I'm just gonna write linear equation here. Linear equations. Done. Okay, now let's get started. So I'm gonna write a few questions and I want you guys to solve them with me. Or if you want, you can solve them and then I'll go through the answers. So we're gonna have 2x equals 6, very simple. Then we're gonna have a bit harder, 6x minus 8 equals 4x plus 4. And second last, we're gonna have 4x minus 2 equals 2x plus 3 plus 7. And lastly, we're gonna have 0.1x minus 1.6 equals 0.2x plus 2.3. And by the way, feel free to use your calculator whenever you need it. And without further ado, let's get started. So 2x equals 6. This is very simple, and all you do is just I'm gonna write it here first. So first you want to divide by 2 to get the x on its own. I'm dividing by 2 because 2 is being multiplied by x, so dividing 2 by 2 would cancel it out. And now we have to do division divided by 2 here too, so it balances out. And then 6 divided by 2 is 3, so x equals 3. And you can check, so 2 times 3 is x, 6, so that works. I'm just gonna remove this now. Then we have 6x minus 8 equals 4x plus 4. So this is a bit harder, but still really simple. I'm just gonna write here first, 6x equals 4x minus 4. So first, since there are like terms here and here, and here and here, we're gonna try and make them together. So first we're gonna minus 4x from here. That way they both get cancelled. And then we're gonna do minus 4x here. And then we're gonna do, let's work that out. 6x minus 4x is 2x, right? And then we have minus 8 equals plus 4. Oh, just 4. Since 2x is being minus 8, we need to move it here. So to do that, we're gonna plus 8. And then we're gonna plus 8 here. So that becomes 2x equals 12. Now we divide by 2. And x equals 6. Okay. That was also very simple. I'm just gonna move these up top. Oh, okay. So now we have 4x minus 2 equals 2x plus 3 plus 7. Alright, so we expand again like the old one. So this becomes 4x minus 8 equals 2x plus 6 plus 7. So I'm just gonna simplify this right now. So 6 plus 7 is 13, so I'm gonna do this plus 13. Now for here we do the same as the old one. We're gonna do minus 2x here, minus 2x. This becomes 2x minus 8 equals plus 13. Oh, sorry, just 13. Then we have plus 8 here to remove it. Plus 8, that gets cancelled, plus 8. And then 2x equals 13 plus 8, which is 21. And 21 divided by 2 is a bit hard to do, but you can just do it like this. You can use a calculator, or you can do this. So 20 divided by 2 is 10. Oh wait, let me just write it here. X equals 10. And then 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. So then we have 10.5. So x equals 10.5. Now for the last question. Okay. Let me just move this up here so we have more space. In fact, I'm probably just gonna do it here. So 0.1x minus 1.6 equals 0.2x plus 2.3. This is basically the same as the ones we already did, except they're decimal numbers now. But still really simple. So let's just do this really quickly. So we're gonna do minus 0.2x here. This gets cancelled. Minus 0.2x. And 0.1 minus 0.2 is minus 0.1 x. So yeah, we have that, and then we have minus 1.6 equals 2.3, and then we can just plus 1.6 here, so this gets cancelled, and then plus 1.6 here, and then we have minus 0.1x equals 3.9. Now we're going to divide by minus 0.1, so this gets cancelled, and then this by minus 0.1. And I'm not that good at math, so I'm just going to do on a calculator. 3.9 divided by minus 0.1, and this is minus 39, so x equals minus 39. If you don't believe me, I'm just going to check if that is true. Wait, let me just remove these. Oh, great. Okay. So we have x equals minus 39. X equals minus 39. So I'm just going to do this on a calculator. So this basically becomes 0.1 times minus 39 minus 1.6 equals 0.2 times minus 39 plus 2.3. So 0.1 times minus 39 is basically the same as dividing by 10. So we have minus 3.9 minus 1.6 equals 0.2 times minus 39 is minus 7.8, and then we have plus 2.3 here, and then let's see, 3.9 minus 3.9, sorry, minus 1.6 is minus 5.5 equals minus 7.8 plus 2.3 minus 5.5, and as you can see, minus 5.5 equals minus 5.5, so that's right. Well, I hope you liked this video, and like and subscribe.